What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Don Jaye. Today I'm joined with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Kaya.
Hiya. All right, so we're going to be showing you a video on Fresh and Fit. You can do a reaction and we'll get your thoughts on it, all right?
Okay.
All right, let's get it.
You guys are more attracted to us when we don't give a fuck about you. As soon as we're doing everything you want us to do, you take it for granted. And you guys might feel the same about women. I don't know. But I feel like if you are a little hard to get, the man tries harder to get you. So it's
All right. Earlier we was picking a video. You said you disagree with that statement that she just said. Why do you disagree?
I mean, I disagree because that doesn't even make sense. Like, okay, I guess it kind of goes back to like the whole submissive thing.
Okay.
Like with being with a man. And like, I guess if you're with a man that makes you feel, I guess, protected in a sense,
okay.
you can be more vulnerable to that person. You'll be more, I guess, like, you'll want to step out your comfort zone.
Okay.
You'll do what you want to do for that man, and it won't really bother you because this is the man that I want to do it for, type deal.
Okay, so the man just has to make you comfortable and secure for you to be able to be that way.
Yeah.
Okay, and what are some of those ways?
Being secure?
No, mean like making you feel secure or feel comfortable.
I mean, somebody that's loyal, that actually comes home, that wants...
What's your definition of loyal?
Somebody that's gonna come home.
All right.
No cheating, no cheating.
My God. So if he's doing everything else right, everything else, I'm talking about he taking care of you, he buying you shit, he taking care of you financially, spiritually, mentally, sexually, etc. But he doesn't. He steps out from time to time.
No.
With that still make you comfortable and feel secure. Okay, why?
No.
Talk to me. Why?
Because why do you have to step out on me? If you're gonna do all this stuff for me, then why cheat?
Okay. I'm gonna get to that later because I don't want to start grilling right now. All right, let's continue.
It's like, so they teach you as a woman not to need a man so that you can be sure of yourself.
Who's they?
And you attract men. That's, well, you guys are just saying they, capital T. They teach women you don't need a man and it's encouraged.
Well, that's feminism. The they is modern day feminism is what it is. That's what teaches women to have this mindset of being strong and independent. You don't need a man. When the thing is,
because I don't think most women are feminists. There's a movement of women who are feminists, but most women who encourage other women to not need a man are strictly saying emotionally, know yourself.
Yeah. No, they're feminists when it suits them. Those are the same girls that like they'll sit there and say I'm equal to a man, I don't need a man. Then they'll go on a date with a guy, and then the check will come, and they'll like pretend to reach for their wallet, but they really won't. Like the thing is this: a lot of girls are selectively feminists. That's the truth. They'll sit there and they'll be like, I'm empowered, I'm strong and independent, blah, blah, blah. But they still want a man that's stronger,
but I don't think those women are feminists. They're just having to be strong and having to take care of them.
All right, some questions.
No.
Do you consider yourself a feminist? And if so, what way? And if not, what way? Why not?
Okay. I don't necessarily consider myself a feminist because that wasn't even made for black women. That was made for white women.
Okay.
But that's kind of historical.
Okay.
I guess another thing is like it's a line between being feminist and I guess being independent because it's like why can't you just do what you need to do because that's what you're supposed to do, like pay bills. That doesn't make you a feminist.
Gotcha.
Being independent doesn't make you a feminist.
Okay.
That just you're doing what the fuck you're supposed to do to live.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Do you feel that the sentiment of the idea of I don't need a man, have you ever said those words? Have you ever posted it on Instagram or whatever?
I don't need a man, no.
No, you never said that?
No.
Okay.
Because don't I need to have a child? I need a man for that.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I just said it. They pick and choose when they want to be feminists. Just like a lot of girls pick and choose when they want to be equal.
I'm like, but I don't feel like they want to be feminists. I don't feel like the majority of women are feminists. I think that that's a movement of a percentage of women, but most women want a man to be masculine.
No, but we're saying they don't go all the way. They just choose it.
They're
when it
selectively
benefits them.
feminist.
So, like, for example, you know what? I get benefit here. I'll be feminist. You know what? I don't get it over here. I'm not.
I guess.
Just shoot in and out.
Yeah, the one like
I'm
what
not
you're
feminist, so I don't
referring to. What you're referring to is the radical
feminism.
pink hair. Yeah, she's referring to like the radical pink hair feminists that are like, you have like indoctrinated misogyny, like dumb girls that use like stupid ass buzzwords like that. But what I am saying is that I've noticed that a lot of girls, especially women that go to college, like girls that are university educated, they're feminists when they want to be, and then they're traditional women when they want to be. So they pick and choose the roles. There's the same girls that I want you to hold the door for me. I want you to be a gentleman. Then you'll say something like make a sandwich. They're like, fuck you, make your own. See what I'm saying? Like they want to get the benefits of being a lady without necessarily having to be a lady on their end to the guy.
I just feel like your existence shouldn't solely.
What are your thoughts on that before she starts talking?
No.
Okay, talk to me.
I don't agree with
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Because, I mean, first of all, being a lady versus being a gentleman, like, you're supposed to want to do that stuff. You're supposed to want to open the door.
Yeah, but you want to do that to women that deserve that. That makes sense. So you don't want to just do that for just anybody. Because we're not going to... Basically, men have all decided now that we're not finna give traditional benefits to girls that's not traditional.
But how can you define if somebody's traditional or not if you just met them? I thought holding the door is just gentleman, period, for any person.
But I'm guessing he is, and I'm more talking about girls that you already kind of know that there's not a traditional girl, meaning like she's not a hoe out here in the streets. She doesn't out here crazy being a hoe, have a bunch of thotty pictures on Instagram and shit like that. Yeah. She said, you guys said it. There you go.
Like depend on a man or a woman.
Right.
You know, like me as a woman, like I don't want to know that when my man leaves me, I'm not gonna know what to do. You know what I mean? So I want to be able to have that security. Obviously, balance it out. But just in general, like me growing up with a single mom, I saw her like take care of everything. So I always saw myself as wanting to be somebody that could take care of everything, not for need, but just because I want to fulfill like the best version of myself.
I want to make this very clear. We tell girls all the time, go ahead, chase a career, make money. But what I am saying, and and what Zuby said earlier, is that it doesn't make you sexier. Like a man that's ambitious and has goals and makes money is sexy. A woman that does that is like fantastic. You're a girl that makes money.
I mean, I'll tell you something that is attractive. Is
what are your thoughts?
What?
I saw you moving your head a little bit. What do you think?
That doesn't make sense.
Well,
because guys will scream how, I don't want no bum bitch, blah, blah, and stuff like that. I want somebody that can pay for her own stuff, that I don't have to always pay the bill. But now when it's somebody that can pay the bill.
Who you dating, first of all?
I'm just saying.
No, okay. Because I'm going to be honest, majority of guys that I know, we want you to do something, but we don't care how much money you make, if that makes sense. We just want your time occupied so that's the way you don't spend your time with other dicks. We just don't want you, but we don't care how much money you make. The more money you make is not going to make you sexier. It's not going to make you a more beautiful woman. It's not going to make you more attracted to us.
But I'm saying if you make a lot of money
yes,
and I make just as much, wouldn't that make us a power couple? Isn't that what you want?
Not necessarily. We don't care about how much money you make. We care about, are you feminine? Are you loyal? Are you attractive? And that's at the top of the list. Money making is at the way bottom of the list. For y'all, that's at the top of the list because men and women are different. Y'all care about different things.
I guess.
All right.
Is competence.
Competence.
Like just general competence.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So, the ability to do things that are useful, right? That might be in a job or earning potential or whatever, but just being competent more than like, I wouldn't use the term like ambitious or like high earning or whatever. Like those are more masculine qualities, but
and being intelligent is not competent. I know some of you guys might try to conflate it. Like no, there's a lot of intelligent women that are still stupid or they're educated and they're still dumb. Sorry.
No, that was a
okay. That was
I'm like, no, competent. This is a new concept. I like that.
And that's men and women. Like there's guys out there that are college educated that are still stupid too.
Yeah. I think as an adult, I think as an adult, whether you're a man or a woman, you should be competent in certain basic functional areas.
To raise our children to be competent.
You should know how to listen. You should know how to express yourself and have a conversation. I think you should know how to cook. I will say as a man, it's like you should know how to, like on a basic level. If I meet someone who's like 30, 35, and whether they're a man or woman, they don't know how to like cook a basic meal, I'm like, dude, like, what have you been doing your whole life? Like, how do you not know how to just boil rice?
I could do noodles.
You can do
Sandwiches.
I think just like basic competencies I think in either gender, that's just.
I think critical thinking is one that's huge as well.
Yep.
And I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I've come to realize that.
Okay, before they go to the next thing, for you personally, if you meet a dude and he does not know how to cook or any of like these traditional women roles, would you care?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Ooh, child.
Talk to me. What's up?
I had an ex that could not cook shit.
Okay.
Like, could not cook nothing. Like, I'm talking about if I came home late from work, like, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Why you didn't make nothing? Damn, it's 11:05. I just got back home. Can I get a bottle of water? Can I get something to eat?
So he didn't cook at all. He left all that to you.
No.
Damn. Okay. And then that like annoyed you? That like made you look less attracted to him? Like what was the emotions or feelings or thoughts going through your head?
Damn, you can't do shit.
Okay.
Period. Like, you want stuff from me, but it's like if I'm not there, how can you fend for yourself? I like to travel. I like to go. And sometimes you don't go with me. So it's like when I'm gone, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Gotcha.
You can't spend all your money on going out to eat.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can't you don't know how to wash your clothes?
Yeah. Oh, so he wasn't washing it. Oh, god damn. You couldn't throw them bitches in the washing machine.
Get in the tub. Just
yeah, damn. All right. So look.
It's mostly guys that critical think, not necessarily women. And then there's a bunch of biological reasons for that. But like with guys, it's like they're more likely to like question certain norms, right? Go against the grain because men are okay with. Men could physically defend their points, right? With like women, it's like, nah, it's like, okay, let me go with the grain. Hell, we asked you guys earlier, what do you rate yourself? All of you guys aligned yourself typically with what the first girl said to not offend others. I don't want to come off as a weird bitch or, pompous. So let me say what all the other girls are saying. But on the other side, we've had girls come on and one girl says I'm a 10, next girl says I'm an 11, another girl, I think I'm perfect, blah, blah. So it really goes off of girls respond depending on who's in the room and what is said. So, but with guys though, right, they're more likely to exercise some critical thinking. Women are not. Women go to college. College a lot of times is, let's be honest, it's an indoctrination camp. Yeah. This is coming from a guy that's college educated themselves. They tell you, go to school. School in general just teaches you how to be an employee, if you guys think about it. Right. Come in at this time. Okay, sit down, pay attention, read a book, study, etc. It teaches you how to become a better slave is what it teaches you how to do. It teaches you, it lacks the ability to have you think outside the box. And if you say anything that's not politically correct, that doesn't align with, social justice warrior views or being woke, you're considered a bigot or an asshole. Yeah. College campuses nowadays are toxic as fuck. Yeah. They have feminist studies, lady studies. That's just straight on misandry camps is what it is. And a lot of girls, the other part too is like, real quick, anyone here know the definition of misandry?
Yes.
Well, what's the definition of misandry?
Child, who knows? I was waiting for him to explain. Do you know?
What's the definition of misogyny?
Misogynistic.
What's the definition of misogynistic?
Misogynistic.
What's the definition of misogynistic?
Okay, isn't that saying like, I guess men something the world? Men,
okay, have you ever used that word? Have you ever used
the
word? Okay, then all right. The definition of misogyny is the hatred or contempt of women. So misandry is the opposite, which is the hatred or contempt of men.
Okay, I was explaining the wrong way.
Yeah. I mean the girls. Cool. You know the definition of misandry?
I would have to translate it into Polish. Sorry, I don't even know.
You know the definition of misandry?
I can Google it up.
Oh, God.
Definitely not.
No.
Okay, real quick. Have you guys heard the term misogyny before? Okay, what does misogyny mean?
I think it's just like when a guy's like narcissistic and like thinks he's like better.
Okay. What about you? You don't know? You've heard the term, but you don't know what it means?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, what about you? What does it mean?
I would say the same thing, like a narcissistic guy.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I don't know what I mean.
Okay.
I need context clues.
Jesus Christ. What about you?
Yeah, I like what they said.
Just talking.
Just say I don't know.
Can't make this up.
We can't make this up at all.
I like what they said, Fresh.
Just start separating us.
Right.
What was that?
I never heard that before.
You never heard that term before either?
Oh, yeah.
Well, in Poland, there's no such thing. That's just being a man. All right, ladies. Misogyny is the hatred or contempt of women, and then misandry is the hatred or contempt of men. Okay. Is what it is. But everyone has heard misogyny here, but none of you probably have heard misandry, right?
Okay,
yeah.
So this is pretty much in the video. All right, so at the beginning of the video, or at the middle, I should say, for you personally, what are some things that someone, I guess, annoys you? Because I know you said that if you can't think for yourself as in cooking and cleaning wise, that you can't fuck with him. Is that still true to this day?
Yeah.
So you, so what rules are you filling in for the relationship?
What do I do?
Yeah, like in a relationship. Yeah.
I mean, in a relationship, I will cook, I will clean, but I feel like everything that I do, I feel like the other person should do for me too. It should be a partnership.
Okay, so you believe in a tradition. That's what's gonna be my second question. Actually, glad you said that. You believe in like a traditional relationship or like a modern 50-50 relationship?
Modern 50-50. Because if it's traditional, I would do everything, and he's more so working.
Okay.
I don't want to be at home all the time.
Okay, so you want to actually be out.
I want to be out.
Okay, doing your thing. Okay, so for you, a man that comes and has like a lot of money and wants you to stay at home, and he's a good person, he's not like a controlling person, but he's a decent human, and he actually wants you to stay at home, you wouldn't be down for that?
He a good man.
Is
he a good man?
He's
if
cool.
He's a good man, I'ma stay the hell at home.
Okay. So I'm trying to get, why do you prefer like this modern, I want to be out versus more the traditional, if the man is willing to take care of you?
Because I mean, look at the economy.
Okay.
Like,
talk to me.
Traditional, I don't think that would work out. Because what if something does happen and then boom, you're the only source of income?
That's exactly
that money is gone.
Got you.
That money is gone. So if it's 50-50, at least I can put in, if something happens with me, okay, you got us. Like, I told you, I want that power couple thing.
Oh, you want the power couple thing. All
Power
right.
couple thing.
Power couple thing. All right. Any other thoughts on the video before we wrap up?
Whew. I don't know.
No. Nothing.
If you don't know the definition, don't say nothing.
Thank you. Yeah, that's why I asked you first. Do you know the definition, or have you ever said it before I said what I said? Because then it would have went a different route if you used the word before and didn't know what it meant.
Now it's fucked up.
All right. And what's your Instagram?
Ooh, Kaya.36, KIYA.36.
All right. If you want to follow her, goddamn, what the fuck is that? If you want to follow her, the link to her Instagram will be in the description below. Other than that, join the Patreon army, get the red pill and chill, and we out. Peace.